Being away from his busy work schedule has given Kevin the rare opportunity to reflect on the events of his past.
Julie's death was a major, major happening in my life. It was a very, very dark moment for me. I found it very difficult to cope, and I was severely depressed. I can understand, from that experience how people get into that vein, because there really was no way forward. It did not be very, very hard.
The death of my sister and the illness leading up to that, is there anything in Barnstable, I'm thinking, where I could link to that and help? Morning.
Morning.
I just seen the sign on the window outside, and you've got volunteers wanted for the hospice.
That's right.
Okay.
What I do is, if somebody's interested to be a volunteer, and I normally give them one of these.
Lovely.
So what you do is you just ring up and just say that you're interested in being a volunteer.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
That's all right.
Thanks for your help. Yeah, I'll go and have a look.
Thank you.
Kevin's arranged to volunteer at the Little Bridge House Hospice. He'll be helping one of the carers, Geoff, with the day-to-day tasks.
I'm Geoff. Kevin.
How are you, man?
Welcome. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Come on through.
Good accent there.
Yeah, and where are you from?
Near Swansea.
Oh,
oh, nice one.
Well, we'll get you involved and we'll throw you in the deep end. We've got a youngster coming very shortly.
Right.
We personalise the bedroom so that when this guy arrives, he's welcomed. It's and he can enjoy being here and feels as if it's a room especially designed for him.
So we need to put this on.
Yeah, just stick this on.
Okay.
Children come to the hospice with their families for short respite stays to ease the strain of living with a terminal illness.
Primarily, it's any child or young person who has a condition which is life-limiting.
Right.
Which really means it's pretty unlikely that they will reach adulthood. But you will see and hear people laughing and joking and making the most of every day, and that's what you'll sense here. Yeah, that's great. We need a suctioning machine as well. We leave this directly outside the room.
All right, okay.
This needs to be left here.
Yep.
And we'll take the other equipment in there.
You kept failing.
After his shift, Geoff takes Kevin to see the most important room in the hospice.
It's important that when a child dies, if the family is staying with us, or if the child dies in hospital, and then the family would like that child and their family to come and spend time with us, through up until the funeral and even days afterwards, we would bring the child, or the family would bring the child into here. That's our remembering book.
Right.
Where each young person who dies, we put their name in there.
A terrible thing to lose somebody close.
Yeah. Do you speak from personal experience?
I do, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry if this has touched.
No, it's very, very good. Talking through with Geoff did make me reflect a lot on my own, I suppose, my bereavement over Julie. Although it was some years ago, I was still hanging on to a few things which possibly are unhealthy. I thought I dealt with it pretty much fairly well, but realised I hadn't.
His money, Kevin's got more research to do, so he's back to do another shift at the children's hospice.
I want to know what it's doing for the families here and see, what they think about Little Bridge House and what Little Bridge House does for them in the way of help. Oh, Geoff, how are you?
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks again.
Thanks for coming back.
And thanks for having me again.
Yeah.
Looking busy here?
The folks here, all the mums and the children and some of our nursing team as well.
It was lovely there speaking to Adele, who she was dealing with the siblings and explaining to them what death was all about and how they could cope with the loss of their brother or sister. My own experience was total opposite. I didn't have anything like that, and I knew that Julie was dying, and I had to cope with it largely myself. To have somebody to talk to would have made it so much easier to cope with at the time, and I wouldn't have gone into the depression like I did. This particular place has taken me on a huge personal journey. I've experienced firsthand what this place covers, and I can really see the help that it gives to other families as well who've been in a similar position to me, and it's priceless.
Good.
Hi Geoff, how are
Hey,
you?
good to see you.
And you.
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
Coming in.
Just come in to say goodbye, really. So.
Little Bridge House, it's a wonderful place. You know, it's really something that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. There is something I need to tell you. I was a dairy farmer, but I'm now a multi-millionaire. And this is a cheque for £20,000.
Oh, good gosh.
That's for you, Geoff.
That's unbelievable, to be honest.
What I was favouring is that the £20,000 could go towards the bereavement and also the sibling group.
This will make a big difference, man. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cheers, boy. Thanks, mate. It's a vast amount of money. It makes an immense difference, in all honesty.
At the hospice, Kevin's donation has helped them organise a zoo day for the siblings.
Remember what he was called? A blue-tongued skink.
And there are bigger plans afoot.
Thanks to you, we're going to have a lot more sibling activities and get the whole house together to enjoy the activities.
Well done, what does that feel like?
Really weird.
Yeah, it's very exciting. Lots going on and lots to look forward to.
Lovely.
Another thing you've enabled us to do, Kev, is to employ a consultant psychologist who can come in and advise the bereavement team. We could never have done it if it hadn't been for your donation. That was something that had to be sidelined. It's going to be awesome, really, in terms of the future. So, thanks a lot.
Brilliant. No problem.
I feel almost enlightened. It's a brilliant feeling to give and to see the difference that is making both now and potentially going forward. And it's far beyond what I could have ever thought I'd feel.